Good afternoon, everybody. It is meteorologist AIDS weather forecast here, guys, and welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are all enjoying your Saturday afternoon or morning. And yeah, it's finally weekend and finally get some rest here. But yeah, guys, I have not done a fall or winter related video in actually a pretty long time. Been focusing on the tropics, the severe weather for the past 2.5 weeks, and I do apologize. I've gotten a couple comments in the past couple of days of you guys wanting winter or fall related videos, so I just thought this weekend would be a great one to maybe talk about some fall videos. Because again, the Enzo Outlook, just a new advisor just came out, so I just thought it would be great timing to do this right now. So in this video, we're going to be looking at who will be seeing the coldest fall, and this is actually, I think, number 3. This is the video number 3 of doing this. It's either 3 or 4. I've really lost count here. But yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. It really means a lot. And let's get in the video. So we are going to be looking at the Enzo summary right now. If you guys are not aware, if you guys are new to the channel, every fall or winter related video, we look at the Enzo outlook that helps us out. So it helps you guys out understand why I made that map like that. And it's also a professional slideshow that shows you exactly what to expect. So this is what we're going to be looking at. So we are going to be looking at, again, the summary right here. And again, the Enzo neutral conditions are still present. So again, we still have a Enzo neutral, and that is what we are expected to see this winter. So that's basically what all our maps are based off of, because we're not going to make our maps based off of El Nino or La Nina, because that'll probably be wrong if it's looking like to be a neutral. The equatorial sea surface temperatures are above average across much of the western Pacific Ocean and are below average in the eastern Pacific. So that is why we actually have these neutral conditions, because we don't have enough warm or enough cold to make it a La Nina or El Nino. We have basically 50-50 of warm water and cold water in the Pacific, which is kind of why it's a neutral, or La Nada, which is also basically nothing. And again, right here it says Enzo neutral is favored during the northern hemisphere for fall 2019, and the chances have gone up, 75% chance. So yeah, it's very, very likely for it to continue through the fall. And again, in 2 days the fall season starts, so it's a very good chance of it occurring through much of the fall in the northern hemisphere. And also it's possibly continuing through spring 2020. So it does skip winter, because again, winter is in between fall and spring. So it is still saying, it's basically what it's still saying is that there's still a chance for it to occur in the winter, and there's a 55 to 60% chance for it to occur in the spring. So there's a good chance that it comes from now on to spring. So now we're going to be looking at the next slides. So now we're going to be looking at the probability of these events occurring. So again, up here it says Enzo neutral is most likely to continue through the northern hemisphere spring 2020. So again, it's in spring, or since it's getting closer to fall, they jump to 2 seasons ahead. So that's why it's going to spring already with this new update, and it's going to continue to see the spring. So again, this is we're going to be looking at the probability right here. So here are the model names. Here's the models that are forecasting these, and then these numbers on the side are the probability. So here's a model. If it says 10% chance, 50% chance, and 100% chance, and again, all the other chances, numbers in between those. And then we see 3 colors. We see the blue, which is for La Nina probability. We see the gray, which is for neutral probability, and the red, a El Nino probability. So we're going to be looking at this right now. So here we are looking at these probabilities. As you can tell, the blue color is the lowest. And with this new update, the La Nina has not really changed a whole lot. We have some models that are showing it going down, like the Sun model and the ASO model have shown it gone down to under 10% chance of it happening. And then we have the average 15% chance, which is not really high. So again, the La Nina is very low, basically from the fall to spring to occur. So again, La Nina is very low to occur, but again, as these new advisories come out, we could possibly see it change. And the red is, again, a El Nino. We've also been seeing the El Ninos going down too. We have, again, all the last update, all of the models except one showed 30% chance, and now all of them show under 30%. We have the SO 10, the Sun at 15, and then we have the highest Still, these the JFM, the FMA, and the MAM, those are also showing about 28% chance. So again, it still has gone down. And now in the gray is a neutral, which is way higher than almost all the models. So every single model shows neutral way above 50%. The lowest is about 55. And look at the highest. The SO has really gone up. Every single advisory has started to go up. And look, it's about 85% chance. And that is really high. So now we're going to be looking at the models tracks. So when I mean model tracks, I don't mean like the hurricane tracks. I mean there are going to be there's more models here forecasting what they think will happen. So if you guys don't know what these numbers mean on the side, so anything above 0.5 Celsius is a El Nino. Anything below negative 0.5 Celsius is a La Nina. And then anything in between right here is a neutral. So again, anything between negative 0.5 Celsius and positive 0.5 Celsius is is a neutral. And again, here we have the positive O&I, here we have the negative O&I. So let me try to draw my best line right here. This is not my best line actually yet. It's not even that good of a line. I'm going to try to make my best line so you guys can probably see it better. So yeah, actually, I kind of give up. I can't draw a line. Okay, it's something like this. Yeah. So as you can tell, something has actually happened with this new update. A couple more models are actually going in the negative O&I, which is getting closer to La Nina. Again, anything past negative 0.5 Celsius is a La Nina. So these are not La Nina. These are neutral. But we have this one model here that is showing actually going really far down in La Nina. And we actually have about 1 or 2 getting a bit closer to negative 0.5 Celsius, which is probably a sign of maybe a possibility that La Nina could possibly come out of nowhere. Again, the probabilities have not gone up, though they actually have gone down. So that also is something we still have. Again, we actually see the chances for a El Nino again going down. Last time we saw some going up here to 1.0. Now we have none that are above 1.0 Celsius, which is also again a sign that it is going down for El Nino. And again, anything between is a neutral. Now we're going to be looking at the water analysis, and this is actually all new too. This is a new update. Just refreshed it like the tropical tidbits like a couple seconds ago. And again, the thing is, again, we have been seeing warmer waters for the Western Pacific, and we are seeing a lot more cooler water out here in the Eastern Pacific, and it's becoming very widespread. And there's actually maybe a possibility, there is maybe a possibility that the chances for La Nina go up in this next advisory. Because look, we're seeing more areas of the Western Pacific becoming colder or cooler. Last time we checked, we had a lot of warm air or a lot of warm water here, and we have some warm, but it's actually very low, with less than 1.0 Celsius, which is again pretty low. And again, we are seeing a lot more cooler water out here near the northern Australia area into the Western Pacific, and we are seeing also this huge area of cooler water out here. So this is what also we are seeing right here in the Eastern Pacific. We also have this one area right here that's a huge band of areas that are cold, which is also affecting this. And again, if we had more cooler water right here and we had warmer water right here, that would definitely change it up a bit. And if this colder water was closer and we had warmer water right here, that will be an El Nino. But again, it's just there's not enough warm water in the Central Pacific, and there's not enough cold water to basically make it a La Nina. So that's why it is a neutral. Now we're going to be looking at the El Nino pattern, what we usually see for those people who are wondering what's an El Nino and what does it bring for the United States. When El Nino brings a subtropical jet stream for the southern United States here, and then actually brings wet conditions for the Southwest. So if you guys are complaining in the Southwest that you're getting no precipitation, then you want an El Nino, because that brings in a lot more above average precip for basically all the way of the whole southern United States, even from the southeast to the southwest. But as you go more to the east, from New Mexico to more of the east, that's where you see cool conditions in that blue. We see cooler conditions, so below average temperatures for the deep south. So, example, if you're in southern Texas and you want the cold air because it's really hot there, you guys are going to want an El Nino. Sometimes in neutral, we have a lot of cold blasts in the southeast, but not in the deep south, if that makes sense. So we can have some cold blasts in northern Georgia, Tennessee, North Carolina, but again, that doesn't necessarily mean it brings in cold air for southern Texas, Florida, southern Mississippi, and Louisiana. It also brings the opposite conditions for the opposite part of the United States. So for the northern plains and the Midwest of the United States, that brings in warm conditions. So that's where you're going to see less snow, and El Nino, you'll see less snow in warmer conditions in the northern United States. Now for La Nina, that also does bring in the opposite conditions as the El Nino. It brings in dry conditions out here for the southern United States in the orange, so you have less snow, less rain, just less precip, and it's going to be pretty dry. And then the red for the southern tip of Texas and the more of the south, the northern south, that's where we'll be seeing warmer conditions. So again, maybe 10 degrees above average most of the time than usual. And then that would also again bring in a high pressure system that will bring in polar jet streams that will come from Canada and bring cold conditions for the northern United States, so possibly more obviously more cold fronts. So again, Arctic blast would definitely be more usual or more seen more in the La Nina, and then we'll also see it bring in wet conditions for the Ohio Valley and Pacific Northwest. So now for my map here, it actually has changed a bit compared to last time. This is my map for who will see the coldest fall. So again, we all know again this is the chilly fall, this is cold fall, and this is very cold or coldest, and then this is a warm fall. So again, if you are in this light blue, this first shade of light blue that comes from Montana to northern Texas to northern Louisiana, from all the way to the East Coast to Maine, if you're in that light blue, you are in a chilly fall. So you see slightly below average temperatures. Again, it's going to be chilly. There's a huge difference between chilly and cold. Chilly, let's go example with North Carolina. Your chilly can maybe be 45 degrees, and then a cold can be maybe 30, which is a big difference. So look for your city or look for your county and see what color you're in, because some of you guys are like, wait, where am I? Just look for your city or your county if you know your county and all that, and see what color you're in. And the second shade of blue, that's what we'll see a slightly cold fall. So it is under that cold fall area. So that's going to come from New York all the way down to the metro Atlanta area, near the Tupelo area, Mississippi, all the way through eastern Montana. Again, that's where we'll be seeing a bit more colder. So again, Nashville, Wichita, parts of the area of North Dakota, that's where we'll be seeing a bit more cooler conditions than the first shade. And now for the who will see the coldest fall is right here. So this is who will see the coldest fall. This is the update you guys have been waiting for. This is if you are in the darkest blue, this third shade, you will see the coldest fall out of the United States based on your average. So again, that will come from the most northern part of Tennessee through the Pittsburgh area. So in the Ohio Valley in the Midwest, you guys will be seeing a very frigid, a lot of cold blasts this fall for sure. So Thanksgiving, we can have another cold blast like that cold blast we had in the Northeast. And the Thanksgiving, that will probably switch up with the Midwest. And now we'll see a warm fall, or a bit warmer fall, or a bit warmer fall season for the areas of the West and California, Nevada, Arizona, and New Mexico. And we'll see slightly below average precip too, so it's not going to be the best experience in the Southwest. So guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and bye guys.